Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we are going to be talking about the most essential things that I use to create content, whether it be for Instagram or YouTube. I want to tell you guys exactly what I use so that you can use it too, and realize that it's really kind of simple to use once you start navigating and getting into flow of using these things. Some of them you already have, some of them you may have not known of, or maybe you do know of, I don't know, but I just wanted to share it because I thought it would be cool. Okay, so this first one, I'm sure you probably heard of it, but it's not even a thing. It's like using your camera, the back of your camera. A lot of times people don't realize that that camera is so much better, especially with the iPhone 14, which I do have. I decided to get a new phone because I knew that I really wanted to start creating more content, and I love this camera. And I realized one day when I was shooting with the other camera, I'm like, oh man, I need to switch it because it was a little bit more blurry. So I love using my iPhone, the back right here, these three cameras here. If you don't have this phone, still just use the back of your camera because that is going to be amazing. And now that you can set your settings for 4K and all these other different things, you can make the photo look just so much more sharp and the color pop. You can do that through your settings as well, and I'll show you guys the settings that I use on my phone in order to get the best quality photos. So I use the back of my camera, I go to my settings, and then I actually go to my camera, and my settings are as follows. I have record video here at 4K and 60. And then I have the record slow-mo at the 180, and then everything else. But the main one is the video recording. And I love that because it just makes the quality sharp. And if you play around with it, you'll see the difference. Now, what I will say is that it takes up storage. So you either have to have a lot more iCloud storage or just delete. Like after you've uploaded your video and all that, you can just delete it. And I've done that a lot, and it's helped create more space in my phone because I notice if I don't delete, I can't shoot, or it's just the quality of the phone, it goes really, really slow. So I always make sure that I am using the back screen and I have my settings at the highest that it can be. Now you can also use 1080 as well, but I just love how crisp and sharp that it is when I use that. Okay, the next essential that I use when it comes to my YouTube channel is my camera. And I love my camera. I have a Sony, it's an a6000, and I love it because it's just so clear, it's so sharp, and I love that I can also connect different things to my camera. And the next thing is going to be my display screen. So you can see that I can see myself. I have everything set up so that I can see as I'm shooting. I have my HDMI cord that connects to the display desktop screen so that I can just see myself, because with the a6000 I will say that there is no like flip. Like it flips, but it doesn't flip all the way up, so I can't really see myself. But regardless, I love that I can see myself just like this. Like I can literally see myself on here. And you can also see that I have my ring light. I have multiple ring lights. I have a ring light for my phone, and I also have a ring light for my camera, which you can see I set up behind it so that I can get it to just pop and be bright. And I'm always sitting in front of my window. Natural light is everything. Natural light is everything. Like, I mean, even when you're doing your makeup, I love having natural light, or at least daylight lighting. So the settings that I'll use for my tripod is always on daylight. It just looks so sharp and bright and clean, and I love that look. So far, we've talked about the phone, we've talked about the display, we've talked about the tripod, my camera, and the next thing that I use, and that is in regards to actually creating all the content, was before, and now are the tools that I use in order to edit. So the first one is Canva. I live for Canva, okay? You can create anything on there. I create my thumbnails on there. I create my covers for my Instagram shorts and videos and YouTube shorts. I create so many different things on there. I've created decks, I've created proposals, I've created websites, I've created so many different things using Canva. I live for Canva because it's literally like a Google search for content creation. You type in what you need to create. You can type in your media kit. You can type in anything that you need to create and it will pop up. All you have to do is just make it your own. You can change the font, you can change the color, you can even add your own photos or videos. You can even create videos on there. Like you can use stock images on there and it just looks good all together, but it's just so good that you can create something all in one platform. So all of your content creation, as far as your still photos, even videos, you can create on there. Now, when it comes to actual editing videos, the platform that I use is called CapCut. I love CapCut because of the animations. I love it because all of the different fonts. I love it because it also integrates music on there. So a lot of times when people are creating content and they're trying to figure out what music they can use so they don't get like copyright claims, a lot of platforms will have you pay for additional music to use and like integrate it into your YouTube or your Instagram, or Instagram you can just scroll and you'll just be able to save and use that audio. But with CapCut, the music's already there. You can just search by the type of genre you want. You can even search for the effects that you want. I love CapCut. I create my short form videos on there and my long form videos. I edit on there and it goes up to the highest quality as well, so 4K. So for example, when I was saying before, you can have it on 1080. You can go on to CapCut, edit your video and save it in 4K. So it'll make your videos and the quality so much more better. So much better. So I love using CapCut in order to edit. I used to use another platform, but this one just sold me over with all the animations and just the quality of the overall content creation in itself. So now to sum it up again, we've talked about the products that I use, like the actual physical products I use to create content, the phones, the camera, the display, all that, the lighting. Then we talked about how to create the editing side of things. Now we're going to talk about the platforms that I use as a fashion content creator along with my styling platforms. So as you know, I am a coach. I have been a stylist for over a decade. I teach that. And the platform that I used to teach that on is called Kajabi. I love Kajabi because you can create all your digital courses and all the different digital products that you may have, even if it was a book that you wanted to upload on there. I do have a physical and a digital book as well. But I love Kajabi because it just allows me to create the content that I have and then have it in a place where it's just organized. So you know exactly what you need to do step by step rather than just going to YouTube and trying to find different answers. Everything is just in order, but it's also way much more content on there, different products and different things that you can use in order to implement into your business right now. So I use that. But I also, as far as like the clothing and ways to make profit in the fashion industry as a content creator, and that is Amazon and LTK. Amazon, I became an affiliate for them. So whenever I have something that I may suggest to you all, for example, my tripod, and really, I mean, just think about it. How much do you shop on Amazon? I used to think I had a problem. Like I would shop on Amazon like 3 or 4 times a week. I feel like I kind of cut back a little bit. I'm trying to get better, but just think about how much you actually shop on Amazon and just think about how many people in the world are shopping on Amazon. So if you suggest something to someone, why not just have your own link so that you can make some type of profit from it, especially in fashion. People are probably always asking you where you got something. Why not, if you're suggesting that, you make a profit from it? Styling, fashion, it goes in hand. So Amazon is one, and then LTK is another. And I love LTK because it has every store that you can think of. Like it has all the brands. And if you just feel overwhelmed, just shop the ones that you already shop and suggest the stores that you already know or familiar with and love. Because the more you talk about the stuff that you already know and love, I mean, people will realize, acknowledge that you genuinely do know what you're talking about, and it's a good product. So LTK is great because it has all the brands, all the stores, and there are other platforms as well. If you go to my other video, I talk about all the platforms that you can use to become an affiliate with. And in regards to fashion and how you can just sign up and become a member in order to start suggesting those things. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. These are the top essential platforms that I use in order to create content as a fashion content creator and as a stylist. These are the back-end digital products and places and things that I use in my business. And of course, there are other things that I use when it comes to just styling and just business related things and tools to keep my business flowing, to keep organized and to stay on top of things. But in regards to content creation, like I said, content is key. Content is your marketing. Content is what is going to help you draw the right clients to you, and also for you to connect and communicate with your audience. Content is key. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Maybe it's a platform that you like that I didn't suggest. Maybe it's something that you didn't know about that I suggested that you really want to try. Let me know. I'd love to know how you're creating your content and how I can be of help to you. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.